They text you about a homicide?
Yeah, they said if you see this client, if you see this person, then I was like, this is my brother. I heard Daytona. He went to Daytona. He killed someone in Daytona.
Did he, would that surprise you at all?
Nah, I don't know because
When a couple was found lying covered in blood on the sidewalk of a Daytona Beach street in March 2022, police didn't know what to think until they dug a little deeper and uncovered a horrifying and senseless crime that defies all common sense.
What?
Go to their necks or slit.
Fucking fantastic.
You chose them out of the randomly, and you wanted to kill them. You wanted to kill them. This is a death penalty state. You understand that?
What follows is a murder that will shake the local community for years, and one of the most fascinating 4-hour interrogations ever caught on camera.
Stay dropping more stuff on me, like more stuff keep happening on my hands. My hands? I should know.
I copy. Fire 13 on
scene. Signal 7.
And I do not think this is going to be a crash.
Listen, there's no... Look, don't walk. Come here. Come on, get out of that.
Hang on, watch yourself. Watch.
Yeah, I see that.
You want a monitor?
Yeah, I do. Please.
Just watch where you walk, please. Thanks, guys.
I've covered it.
I got it.
No, you're good.
What?
They were drunk.
Yeah, they were drugged. Unless...
Caitlin, yes, get on track and cancel, everybody.
When officers arrive at the crime scene, they discover a gruesome sight. 2 bikes lay abandoned in the grass, as 2 victims lay on the sidewalk in a pool of blood, with their personal belongings scattered around. The protocol in such cases is simple. Officers must first ensure the safety of everyone in the chaos. Second, they must identify whether the victims still show signs of vitality. And third, they must tape the crime scene to prevent any outsiders from contaminating it, because the evidence they could extract is crucial to finding out what happened. Officers still don't know if this was an accident, but what they will find out next, as they check for a pulse, is much darker.
Oh, never mind. Stand by.
I don't feel shit. I feel absolutely nothing.
Just relax. You're good. You're good. I'll tell you, they're both calm.
Yeah, no.
So just relax.
Are they... No pulse?
No, they're both... Yeah.
No pulse, 2 victims, and I do not think this is going to be a crash.
By this point, they didn't yet know if it was an accident or what exactly, but this next officer's statement changes everything.
What?
Go to their necks or slit.
Fantastic. What?
They want to put a blanket on her. It's dark as fuck over here.
No.
The less we do, the less we do. That's what I told them. That's what I told them.
Nobody, all of EMS can go. Their necks are slit. Their necks are slit.
Which monitor is ours?
So, give me a second to contain it before y'all walk up in there. Please.
From now on, they are not looking at a possible drunken road crash, but for someone capable of slashing the throats of 2 fully grown adults. Someone truly dangerous. The police's attention now turns to the witnesses who called 911, and they might provide new information that could prove to be a breakthrough for the investigation.
Well, we were walking this way.
You walking that way?
Yeah, and,
So would we
and
keep-
I seen all that, and I had him move around. I said, don't even get close to it. And then I seen the blood, and I was like,
Would
no.
we keep going this way if we were walking here?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long from the time you guys called us did you guys find them?
Well,
Do you think, roughly?
within seconds.
So like maybe 30 seconds to a minute?
Oh yeah. As soon as it looked weird. I mean, honestly, you come up on a situation like that and you see that, you're not gonna say that shit's weird, right?
Right.
And then you see the blood. As soon as I seen the blood, I was like,
Right. Were they moving at all?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna assume they didn't say anything to you?
No, the dispatcher asked him if they were talking or breathing, and she said, "Can you try?" And I said, "Don't you dare get any closer." I said, "This, you can't."
When you guys found them, was there anyone else that you saw around? Like
No, there was
anyone?
nobody.
Nobody around?
Nobody.
Okay.
as we're walking, we seen the bike sitting there, and we were like, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't see any body. I didn't see bodies yet. And then I walked by and I looked over and I seen them, and I was like, it looks like they're drunk, fucked up. And then that's when my girlfriend was like, I think that's blood.
The witnesses described finding the horrific crime scene, but unfortunately for the officers, they had missed the criminal. Although based on the preliminary evidence so far, this crime occurred less than an hour ago, so the killer is still on the loose in the vicinity. Since the witnesses can't provide much information, officers turned to the other obvious source. This crime occurred in Daytona Beach, Florida, which is packed with cameras.
Off the street right here, something very serious, and I'm hoping that your cameras work. None of them?
Central 3 Victor 177.
They don't go, nothing goes to the street.
Can we take a look and see if anything passes by?
It's not, yeah, they don't.
I'm so sorry to be bothering you at this time. Okay. I just wanted to know your cameras here. Do they don't record. They don't record. It's just live feed. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry to bother you, man. I apologize. Have a good night. None of the camera footages, none of them record. They don't have anything. 718 doesn't have anything, and that one doesn't have anything either, right there in that corner.
They don't record continuously?
Nope, they don't. Joey told me that this one's good. I tried that one. That one doesn't record either. It's only live feed. So is that one over there in that corner.
Despite numerous cameras being in the area, officers found nothing available in the initial round of surveying the neighborhood. This case seemed easy when it began, but due to the lack of information, it might prove more complicated than they expected. But still, powerful evidence remains at the crime scene. The victims were identified as 55-year-old Brenda Altman and 48-year-old Terry Altman, husband and wife, who were returning home from the Bike Week festivities in Daytona. They were found feet away from their bikes, and they were clearly moved after the murder, with part of Terry's hair ripped away in the struggle. The slash marks on their neck are consistent with a pocket knife. The next day, police found a video from 716 North Olive Avenue, which showed a man with an unusually slow gait walking past before and just after the murders. Further, Brenda's family provided the police with a phone app that tracked her location and showed her moving until approximately 1 a.m., which is the same time the man passed the cameras. But the unusual key breakthrough in the investigation came when an anonymous witness contacted the police, having photographed a strange man, the same one from the surveillance video, wearing tan boots, white pants, and a gray tank top. That was him, the killer, and the police were close, but they still didn't have an identity. On March 8th, a waitress at a nearby restaurant contacted the police, saying she recognized the suspect's description and that the surveillance footage found him there on the 5th of March, having signed a receipt with the initials JM. The police subpoenaed the credit card processor Comdata for information about the suspect, and the result came back on the 10th of March. The card belongs to 32-year-old Jean Robert Macean Jr., who lived at 5316 Point Vista Circle in Orlando. Now the police arrive in front of his home, ready to come face-to-face with the killer.
You any kids or anything?
I'm not into kids.
Yeah, I said, do you have kids?
I hope you're not into kids.
That's a whole different conversation.
That would be weird.
Very weird. That's what I'm saying.
That'd be weird, dude.
No kids, huh?
I have a daughter, but she just not around my arm, so
yeah,
it's complicated.
You can tell you're like a bigger guy, like you're like a muscular guy.
I'm small.
Small guy. Your arms, man, they're bigger than my arms are.
I know, because you got me in the handcuffs.
Fair enough.
You got me in the handcuffs. So.
I think you're being a little modest, but no, I got you. No, I mean that's where it's all at. It's just a combination of the cardio, or like walking and lifting weights, and like that weight just comes off. We just want to talk to you, and we'll explain everything to you. And I don't mean to be cryptic. I mean, this is I'm not trying to sit here and try to be vague, but you know how it goes.
Well, personally, but they don't know nothing. Just they give you information.
Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah.
Macean is arrested without any resistance, which is odd for a case like this, and what's even more odd is his extremely calm behavior. Crucially, he has no idea that he is a prime suspect, and the officer uses that to his advantage to earn his trust. He asks him many seemingly unrelated questions, but this is all a ploy to calm him down and get him to speak by building a false sense of security. Next, the detective will ask him about crucial evidence in the investigation, which might reveal what he needs before the interrogation has even begun.
You don't mind me asking, what's the Zoe on your arm there? Is it your daughter's name? No? Cultural thing? Gotcha. Right, yeah, he's just unusually calm, so.
You know why?
Not sure yet. Not entirely sure. Some strange details. This was probably the strangest one I've ever seen. Very, very weird. So he's got some like gang tattoos. It says Zoe on one arm and 1804, which is like a Zoe pound thing, I guess. I start talking to him about these tattoos, and he shies away from them. He just gets real quiet, and you can tell what he wants to talk about when he doesn't. So I'm like, okay, so definitely a no to the tattoos.
McKean reveals nothing as of yet and remains completely calm. But this doesn't worry the police since, just in time, McKean's own brother and father arrive ready to be questioned and potentially reveal dark details about him.
So he went to Daytona on the Greyhound, then you went and picked him up?
No, not me. My cousin. This cousin. That's what I'm saying. My cousin texted me to tell me that my brother's in Daytona at the Greyhound, and he don't know how to get back home. So I guess his sister gonna go pick him up, and then that's in the same night I heard him playing the video game.
Does he ever carry around any kind of weapons or anything?
Well, yeah, when I be seeing him carry a little dagger just to protect himself when he's walking down the street. He rides his bike.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of, like, when you say a dagger, like, what do you mean?
I don't know, like little swords, I guess. I don't know.
Like a little one? How big do you think it is?
I don't know how big it is.
Like, if you had to, like, measure with, like, your hands, like, how big do you think it would be?
I don't know, like, protective daggers. I don't know, like, little swords. I don't know. I'm not saying I know he be protected, but I'm just saying, like, I guess, like, I know he be, you carrying weapons with you, like, to protect yourself in the streets because you ride at night. Then he stabbed somebody?
We can't get into like the big details about it. I mean,
I heard my neighbor just told me somebody he got arrested. Did he get arrested?
Well, I'll tell you what. So right now he's only being detained. We're gonna go and talk to him, and we're gonna figure everything out from there. Okay. Be capable of committing like extreme like.
Like I seen Snap, bro. I told you I've been watching those little weird videos. I don't know. Anybody capable of anything, but.
You've seen him snap before, though?
No, never to the killing anybody. Like no, we never go that far. We fight each other and then yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, we forgive each other and move on.
Okay.
McKean's brother crucially confirms that the suspect was at Daytona Beach and that he possesses a small pocket knife, which was the type of weapon used for the murders. Besides that, he doesn't seem to know anything, and the detectives head next to the stepfather.
Hey, how are you? I'm at Paul Howell.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
He says the son you were talking to, that's the worker.
Okay.
He's got 2 jobs. The other one doesn't do anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
He says he gets on him all the time for dad.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what either. He got a home clothes.
So you don't know if he left at all?
No. I got a man home clothes.
Gotcha.
But when he be here, I don't know. When he not be here, I don't know. I don't open any door.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about this.
Gotcha.
McKean is unemployed, but besides that, his stepfather is unable to provide any valuable information. But the detective already has enough to confront McKean. He was there at the exact moment of the murder, and it's all documented on camera, plus numerous witness statements. Additionally, they find a pocket knife in his home that seems to match the one used for the murder. With that being established, there is no time to waste, and they will attempt to get some information immediately after his arrest.
That's not the cell company that you're selling for? That Martin's guy?
When's the last time you've been to Haiti, man?
Since I left when I was young.
Since you were younger?
I'm wearing my hoodie. And there we go. That was really hard shit. It's just my luck.
I can't win with this weather.
How do you know?
You know who's got really cool good weather? Haiti. Very tropical there.
Right.
Are you being sarcastic?
No. My family, or not my family, my good friend, his family lives in the Dominican, right? And but it's that island.
What side of the Dominican?
He lives in You just got to call it to go to the job.
No, from my job.
Oh, from your current. Okay.
He had an appointment.
Oh, do they have you travel? No?
How do you get around normally?
Walk, bus.
Walk.
Is there a bus? Is the bus
pass is cool, really. You can get a good bus pass.
What about? Do the buses stop at a certain time? But do they go 24/7? 24 hours a day? How long do ours go for?
I'm not sure exactly.
You know, years and years ago, there was only like 4 Votran buses total.
Oh, really?
The whole city. Yeah, for the whole entire city. And you would, I mean, you'd have to wait there in Port Orange for like 5 hours for a bus to come.
How long is the hold?
Huh? The hold up? Oh yeah. We're gonna get to that.
I'll tell you what. Let me make a phone call and see where we're at with it. Okay?
Yeah.
The officer attempts to elicit the truth from Macean by positioning himself as an ally trying to help. He immediately confronts him with the damning camera footage, yet the suspect remains completely calm, almost unaffected by what has happened, and tells obvious lies. Later that same day, the suspect is taken in for interrogation. So far, this murder appears like a completely random act of violence. However, what follows is one of the most psychologically interesting interrogations that lasts over 3 hours, with the officers using everything in their power to extract a confession. Will that be the case?
Whether or not if you did it. We know that you did it, okay? I want you to keep this in mind. We know you did it. We know it happened. We'll get to that, but we know how it happened, but you need to tell us why it happened, okay?
That's the big question behind all interrogations, especially this one, where we know the suspect is guilty and why it happened.
So here's the thing. The reason, but why? Why did you do it? That's all. Why were you doing the things you were doing at Daytona? Was there a particular reason? Did somebody harm you? Did someone try to attack you?
I just wanted a vacation.
Okay, but did someone try to attack you while you were there? Did somebody mess with you? Did they bother you? Did they come at you? Did you have to defend yourself? What was it? You don't know. What was it, Gene?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
You're saying you don't remember. Okay. I think you do. Okay. I'm going to show you something right now, okay? And I want you to really think about this right now. You see these people?
If you show me,
Do you know who that is?
if you show me these people,
Do you know who these people are, Gene?
well, if you show me, I mean,
Do you know who these people are? Do you know what happened to them?
you're tough.
Look at them. I want you to take a good look at those two. Happy couple. Out enjoying themselves. Look at them. They look happy, don't they? Happy married couple. Walking home from the bar. Tell us, Gene. You need to come forward. You need to tell us right now how this happened. How it happened. For their families.
Man, for real.
For your family. And for yourself.
I am for real. I can't remember.
You're backing yourself into a corner.
I can't back myself in the court if I don't know exactly for real, for real. I'm serious. I am very serious. If I'm shedding tears because I shed too much tears from my mother. But I am very serious. I do not remember. And that is that.
When you woke up, what did you have on you?
Regardless of the psychological pressure applied from the evidence and the police's attempts, Gene remains completely quiet, sticking to his story of blacking out and not remembering anything. But as the questioning continues, crucial details will be revealed to the investigators.
Okay.
Do you think that's you? Is that you?
Yes.
course it is. Where's your pants and boots at that you got rid of? Where are they? Because you woke up with them.
That's what I'm saying.
Where are they? Where are they?
I don't know.
When you woke up from this trance, did you realize that you had blood all over you?
No, I just woke up.
What did you do? What did you think when you had all this blood in your pants?
No, for real. I just woke it's like you just woke up. I just woke up. You just see what you have on you. And just find out where you at, and you just make a call.
Where did you said you didn't stay anywhere.
All right. So here's what's going to happen. When we leave this room and we can't do anything else for you, and this is going to be your official statement, just a pack of lies, what's going to happen from now? You're going to go to trial. The jury's going to see that you're not doing nothing but lying. They're going to see you don't feel bad for what you did. You're not remorseful, and there's no motive. So you know what's going to happen? It's going to look like you chose them out of the randomly, and you wanted to kill them. You wanted to kill them. That's how the jury's going to see this, because you don't want to tell us the truth. And they're going to say that you went out there and you picked those people because you wanted to kill them. Is that what you want?
I didn't do.
No.
Just drinking and.
You're lying. You're lying. And you know what?
Because I heard you saying
you want
too much on your emotions, your real emotions. That I didn't know none of that. I just woke up. I had a mission to go to the beach, relax, and then come back. And everything else just happened because I was drinking too much then, because that's all I could remember.
I tell you what, everybody drinks too much every now and again.
Okay.
I realize my her she right here too. Where's my mother right here?
And you're lying. Don't do that. This is an opportunity for you to clear yourself. And answer.
Detective Howell and his colleague used numerous techniques, including showing clear evidence, threatening him with the consequences, and even bringing up his daughter as motivation to speak. But Macean remains completely uncooperative. It might seem that they have run out of ideas, but the truth is that the detectives have experience with this kind of behavior. The vast majority of suspects deny committing the crime in an attempt to preserve themselves. They are only 30 minutes into the interrogation. The detectives are in no rush, and, as it will become apparent, they will finally hit a vulnerable point in Macean's life, the passing of his mother, which might just get him to speak.
I'm always there. I'm always by her everywhere. Now she's gone.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with her. Nothing was wrong with her from the beginning. And then it's that
you miss her.
And one thing so funny, my stepdad had to say, when she was down in her bed, none of the nurses checked on her. None of them checked on her when she lost her breath. None of them checked on her. He saw her, the day he seen her, the day she stayed laid in the bed the same way. That's the last thing he told me of seeing her. Well, I could say, why? Why do I have getting this time to see that and to hear that? She's been through much more to deserve all of that.
Okay. Where was your knife at? Mm-hmm. Which pocket was it in?
I didn't have a knife in my pocket.
Okay. Where do you carry your knife at?
I didn't have none.
Did you have a knife when you came to Daytona?
Did I have a knife?
Mm-hmm.
No, I have some metal chain.
No.
Yeah. Your brother told us about your knife.
Yeah, my brother's knife. My machete or your brother's knife?
No, your knife that you carry with you. Yeah.
I'm never carrying it.
Okay.
You know what? Here's what I think. I think you're just going to dig yourself into your own grave.
You said.
No, keep talking.
My brother said I carry a knife.
All right. So here's the deal. We're about to walk out of this room, and guess what's going to happen? Your opportunity to tell us the truth and to help yourself out is going to walk out the door after us. And then guess what's going to happen? It's going to show you being dishonest and lying this entire time. and then you're not going to be able to help yourself out. You're going to be stuck.
But how am I dishonest?
Because I know you know what happened. I know that you were sober, and I know you know what you did. But you want to sit here and you want to lie to us. So guess what? Roll the dice. Take your chances with a jury trial, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to convict you, and then guess what's going to happen? This is a death penalty state. You understand that? What's it going to look like when you chose two random people and you murdered them, and you don't have any explanation why? Guess what happened, pal? You saying you got drunk and not remembering, that's not going to fly. That's not what happens when you get drunk. You don't just all of a sudden want to kill people.
I don't know what else to say. Tell you.
Tell us the truth. Now is the time.
I do not know all those things to tell you. That's all I know. Please believe me. That's all I know.
I don't believe you. You've been lying this entire time.
You know,
the physical evidence has already been able to prove that you did it.
Give me 1 second.
No, well, we're going to step out for a minute, and we're going to come right back in, and we're going to talk to you for a few minutes. All right? I want you to understand something. This is going to be it for you. You understand that? Once we leave this building, this is going to be it for you. You understand? Do you want that to happen? Do you want us to leave without you giving us an explanation?
I don't want you to leave at all because that's all I know right now. That's all I know. That's all I know. I'm telling you the truth, man.
Right. You're not telling us the truth.
Despite getting emotional about his mother, Macean still denies revealing any kind of information. After 1 hour of interrogation, the detectives decide to regroup and reevaluate their strategy because their current confrontational stance is not working, as the suspect is not cooperative even when the death sentence is brought up, which he might very well face. Under the weight of the consequences of his actions, as the officers leave him alone, Macean appears to start crumbling under the pressure.
Goodness, Lord. What did I do, man? What did I do? Think. What did I do? Can you explain what did I do, bro? What did I do? They dropping more stuff on me, like more stuff keep happening on my hands. My hands?
As Macean appears to be losing his composure, officers decide to enter the room, but this time with a completely new strategy. Since confrontations and threats did not seem to work, they will use a friendlier approach, trying to earn Macean's trust once again. This worked well earlier as he was willing to talk more amply to the officers during the initial arrest. So with that in mind, Detective Howell enters the room, ready to attempt to befriend a killer.
I think that we need to walk through this together. We need to figure this out. Okay? I think that's what needs to happen. So we're going to go ahead and walk through this entire day. All right? I want you to tell me, I want you to make sense of this whole thing for me. Not just for myself, but for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think you're a monster. I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you're a good guy. I think you're a good guy. I think you're a good person. I think you were put in a bad situation. And I think you kind of made a mistake. But I think that you do feel bad for that. And I think you do have remorse for it. Am I right? I think you are a good person. And I think that sometimes you make mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. But it's right now, what we're doing right now in this room that's going to define a lot of things for you. I don't want to see you go down that path. If it goes down on your statement, what we've already talked about, all it's going to say is, you were dishonest with us, and people are just going to blame you, and then that's going to be it. They're going to close the file, and that'll be it. But you still have a chance of retribution here. Okay? When you own this situation, when you own your actions, when you take responsibility for it, when you take accountability, you give yourself up to the universe, and you admit to yourself, I messed up. You're a human being. You make mistakes. You're allowed to make mistakes. Okay? People understand that. What people don't understand is when you don't take responsibility for it. You're not that person. You're a good person. I can see it right down to your soul that you are a good person. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think you've always been like that, and I think sometimes you're met with extraordinary circumstances that are sometimes you feel like are beyond your control. But right now, what is in your control is don't let that get the better of you. You need to own what's going on right now, and you need to just come forward and you just be like, you need to be the big man that I know that you are and say, you know what? I may have made a mistake. I may have made a slight mistake, but you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to take responsibility for it. I am ready to own it. I'm ready to come forward and give everybody the closure that they need, including yourself. Because right now, I don't think that it's really hit you yet completely.
Detective Howell's monologue lasts over 20 minutes, which is unusual for an interrogation in which the suspect is expected to speak. But this strategy is designed with a single purpose: get McKean to finally talk up by earning his trust. The suspect appears very understanding so far, and Howell's strategy and extreme patience seem to be paying off. But getting information will still be a struggle.
You decide to go down to the beach, go hang out, take a little mini vacation, right? So tell me how you got there. Tell me what day you got there.
I got there, I left like around Saturday. What time did I get there? Because it only takes an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So it must have been Saturday.
Okay, so you got there on Saturday. You said you carried items for your protection. Like we know you had the knife on you. We know that. You know what I mean? We don't want to know where you did what you did with it. Because what happens if you got rid of it somewhere and some kid picks it up or somebody that hurts themselves? You know what I mean? Can you tell me what you think you did with it?
I didn't. See, the knife. All I have was my book bag was. All I have was a breast knuckle.
Just the breast knuckles.
Yeah, for self-defense.
The one with the knife, though.
Yeah, it's somewhat choppy. Yeah.
Right. But so the brass knuckles that were in your apartment. Okay. So the brass knuckles. So just what it looked like to me, it had a little knife that came out of the brass knuckles. So one, and you had two pairs in your apartment.
No, I only bought one.
No. I know you. So you hung out at the beach for a little while, and then that night, we're out walking around. Tell me where you went from there.
I remember the booming. So I mean, must have been the motorcycle.
The motorcycles. So you went down there and hung out and checked out the motorcycles and everything. I mean, it's nice. It's bike week, bunch of motorcycles rolling around, everything like that. Like, it's a huge event. It's one of the biggest motorcycle rallies in the world.
I love choppers.
Do you? You ever ridden a bike before? No?
I'm scared. I gotta try it. I want to.
You gotta go take the course. Go get your motorcycle license.
I love to, otherwise just,
What kind of bikes do you like? You like choppers? Like, do you like sport bikes or anything? Choppers.
Rigid.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you go after that?
That's what I said, just walking, drinking.
Just walking and drinking?
Like I was, someone looking for more, like, bikes, like, if they have more shit, like.
Yeah. So you left the bikes, then maybe went down and checked out some other place, because Daytona, there's a lot of stuff to see. So do you remember, like, what road you took or anything after that, or no?
Everything was just, I guess that's when it hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
all that walking, I think, yeah.
Right.
You're tired. Like, I'm trying to have everything, like, go to the detour too,
Yeah.
Comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, losing buzz, this and that, I'm like, I don't get comfort.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept being there.
What do you mean?
Like, so, like being there.
Like just in your mind, like
like something was like want me to be there.
Yeah.
And I just like it's like you feel like you somewhere, but something like don't want you to leave.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt like at first.
Someone's like pulling you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I kept going drinking, just kept going. But I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I just lost.
I know you did. I know you did.
For the first time, McKean seems to cooperate and finally divulges some details. He admits to being at the bike event, leaving the bike event, and carrying a knife. but still maintains his story that he blacked out and doesn't remember the exact time of the murders. Macean manages to contradict himself by stating that he remembers something inside his head pulling him towards the place of the murder, which is a detail that someone who blacked out would not remember. This represents progress, but the key part of the story is still missing. Detective Howell cannot stop this interrogation without this key part, as the court and the victims' families may never get the full story and deliver adequate justice.
It can go one of several different ways, and it's up to you to control that, to control the outcome of it. Right now, you're not doing a very good job of doing that. Right now, you're doing what your mind is telling you what you think you should do. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm just listening to you. You said something.
You feel better a little bit, right? Just a little bit? Take that for what it is, man. I'm not here to harm you. I'm not here to hurt you. A lot of people they resist so much, man. They just, we get into this room, and the person sitting on the other side, they're looking at me like, this is what they do when they're first, this, I feel like this is how they're looking at me, like this, yeah, right. You're here to help me. No. People think that. This guy is not trying to help me. All he's trying to do is hem me up, throw me away. That's not what I'm trying to do for you. I feel if it weren't for this situation, it's on some level, I feel like if we were maybe went to school together, you and I would be like buddies. We'd crack a beer together somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that. I feel like you and I are just we're kindred spirits. You ever heard that term before? We're just there. Something happened. I know that something happened. You know what I mean?
What triggered it?
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
What do you think? What do you think it was? Did you get angry, or was it just something that's you know what I mean? Something in your mind's all of a sudden you're just instantly angry, and then all of a sudden something happened. How did it happen? You think?
Acting.
Did somebody do something or say something to make you angry, you think? Well, obviously something, and you said it, you said something, you're trying to figure out what triggered you, you know what I mean?
It says that, but the more I kept going, it's like the more I kept going deeper.
Right.
And then I guess the liquor was hit me already.
Right.
From the fatigue, I was still standing up too. So I mean, it says sit down.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been sitting down the whole time.
Yeah.
And after that, blackout. It's just just walking around in the blackout. Why did I walk around?
Despite earning his trust and even laughing with the suspect, Macean is hesitant to reveal any more details. Commendably, Detective Howell has been incredibly patient in an interrogation that now lasts over 2 hours. He has used all sorts of techniques, ranging from building rapport at the start to becoming increasingly direct and using threats, to leaving the suspect alone, and finally returning to portray himself as a friend. Despite all the efforts, it has only partially worked. Detectives still lack the full story or any credible motive for Macean's actions. Considering this, the detective will try yet another technique: be more direct with the questions, now from the position of an apparent friend.
You're walking down the road, and you see these people, and that was your mind. You'd had enough. Your mind's had enough. That was you lost control. Now, did they say anything to you to trigger yourself, do you think? Or that was just, you just saw them? Did you guys have any interaction? Did they say anything to you at all? No? So did they even say hello to you or anything? Did they say anything to you, or you just saw them and you just kind of lost control? So tell me, what were you thinking? So I know that you guys passed by each other, right? They're walking one way, you're walking another, but then you turn around, and then you follow after them, and then you catch up to them. So tell me, after that, what happened? So let me ask you this. So So when you caught up to them, what happened? Did you remember something they said to you or something like that?
Say nothing to me.
No?
I'm trying to say if they did something. Because I was ready. I felt like I was ready to mind.
Yeah. Well, you were probably a little upset already.
Mine feels like something was feeding me with something.
Right.
It was like this. It was like they passed by.
Mm-hmm.
After they passed by, it's like I was already gone. Like I was tired, like fatigued. Like,
right.
And then I knew you saw me pause.
Right.
That's what I feel like something
is pulling you.
I knew you that brought to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Considering this, the detective will try yet another technique. Be more direct with the questions, now from the position of an apparent friend. After 2 hours and 40 minutes and numerous techniques, Macean finally cracks. He is starting to reveal information about the case and how exactly everything happened. Crucially, he is talking about the precise moment he committed it, which would put him in a fully conscious and aware state. So the blackout story has been proven false by his own accounts. The first detail he mentions is that, as he passed the couple, he felt compelled to stop and walk towards them. In the following minutes, we are about to witness the mind of a murderer as he reveals step by step how he committed this horrific crime.
So let me ask you something. So when you caught up to him, how did it all happen? Like when you caught up to him, did you catch up to him or did you catch up to her first?
After that.
No? Okay. So you were angry and then you started walking after them, and then did you already have the knife in your hand or did you take it out once you got there? What's that?
When you said the knife, it's like I took it out.
So you took it out as you were walking towards them? Okay. All right.
It's a shame.
It is a shame, but you know what? You're doing the right thing right now. You are. Let's get back to this. So you take the knife out, you start walking towards them, and you don't remember if you caught up to him or to her first, or were they both kind of together?
Yeah.
Like side by side, or? Okay. So was he on the left, or was she on the left, or do you even really remember?
He, her.
So he was on the left? Okay. So when you caught up to him, how exactly did they hear you coming up to him? Did you say anything to him when you went up to them? No? Okay. That's okay. So when you caught up to them, I'm assuming they probably didn't hear you. Like, did they take out running or anything, or do you think that they even heard you at all? Were you trying to be quiet? Like, were you trying, or were you just kind of like just walking?
Because I know how I move.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the video look like, so it could be a different. I know how I move.
So you catch up to them. They don't hear you, so you grabbed him first, or did you grab her first, or? You grabbed her first? Okay. So when you grabbed onto her, what did you do?
I was moving after that.
Yeah. Was he trying to fight you off or anything like that, or?
Definitely.
No? Okay. All right. Do you remember how so you had the knife in your hand, how did you grab her? Do you remember that?
I just felt something heavy, though.
You felt something heavy?
Yeah, like I was picking up something heavy.
Like maybe one of them?
Something like that.
Do you remember? Were they on their bikes? Were they walking their bikes at this point?
They walked past me.
Mm-hmm. They walked past you. You turned around. You catch up to them, and you said you attacked her first.
He asked me if he was walking.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, how did you? So you said you had the knife in your hand. What did you do with the knife? Did you stab her? Did you cut her? How did you hurt her first? You don't remember?
If you said I was losing control, then you know, I just moved like a person that's losing control.
Right. Do you remember exactly how you were holding on to her? Like, were you holding on her from behind? Was she facing you, or no? Okay.
Well, I lose control, like nature of anger. Chance I go straight towards them.
Mm-hmm. So do you remember, I mean, obviously, like, yeah, you lose control, but you're able to, like, kind of be aware of what's going on. Like, you don't control it, or you're not controlling it, but it's like you're still aware. You know what I mean? Like, you never really lose that awareness, right?
Although it's easy to miss, this last question is crucial. Macean just confirmed that he was fully conscious of what he was doing, even though he admits he lost control. That means that his guilt is beyond any reasonable doubt, and he cannot reasonably plead insanity based on intoxication. However, the key part, the motive, has still not been established by the detective, so he gets Macean to continue revealing the full story.
Did she try to fight back at all? No. What was he doing? Did he run off, or what was he doing? Was he maybe trying to, like, use his phone or something like that, or was he trying to pull you off of her?
He was on the ground.
So how did he end up on the ground? Did you maybe, like, hit him first or something like that, or? So, you know, you said you have it's a brass knuckles, but it's got the knife, right? So when you have it in your hand, was it like this, or was it like that?
Too heavy.
Yeah.
To tell the difference.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. So did you know whenever she died, or did she stop moving or anything like that? Like, did you know when she was dead? Or was there ever a part where she stopped moving and you left her to go to him?
It's like whatever it was that the person was, like, the person shouting.
Mm-hmm. Maybe did you push him? Did you hit him? Did you maybe you started attacking him first?
He fell.
Do you remember how he fell?
He was drunk too.
Okay. So he kind of stumbled and fell down. Was he saying anything when this was happening, or was she saying anything? Okay. Do you remember where? So when you were using your knife, do you remember how you were using it? Like. Okay.
Like a swap, in and out, like a police trying to get inside the person out, trying to get in and out, trying to get the.
Right. So you did it as quickly as you could.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you remember where you stabbed her at? Do you remember where you cut her? Anywhere at all? Like, do you remember, like, anywhere on her body that you cut her or you stabbed her?
You know, you're talking about his body. See that?
I know.
I think he's standing in that same spot.
He was saying something?
No, I think he was standing right there in the same spot.
Okay, so he actually stood up to his feet at that point? So he was still on the ground. Okay, so was he, like, trying to get up, or was he just kind of moving around, or like he was just too drunk to get up? Okay. So whenever you started when you started with him, obviously, like, so you were on top of him, correct? No. So how did you attack him?
You asked me if I was attacking.
Yeah, how were you attacking him? Like, so once you said you attacked her first, and then how were you attacking him?
It's like a bomb rushed.
So was he standing up at that point? No. So you bum rushed him, and then once you got to him, what happened?
So that's some heavy stuff.
Heavy stuff?
Yeah. After that.
Okay.
And I just kept going.
Okay. So do you remember what you did? I mean, when you were doing it, do you remember what you were doing with the knife? Like what motions you were making? Like were you cutting, stabbing, anything at all? Like can you?
With all the details being revealed by Macean, we can finally reconstruct a full picture of the crime as it happened. The Altman couple was walking home when Jean passed them. By his own admission, something internal compelled him towards the couple, a kind of intoxicated and irrational moment of rage. He started walking quickly towards them and pulled out his pocket knife. He first grabbed Brenda Altman and viciously stabbed her multiple times and slashed her throat until she stopped moving. Meanwhile, Terry Altman, who was intoxicated too, fell to the ground. After Brenda, Jean bum-rushed Terry while he was still on the ground and proceeded to stab him and slash his throat until he was dead too. In the end, he grabbed their bodies and moved them a few feet from their original location, and finally chose to run away as if nothing had happened.
Has this kind of thing ever happened before?
What? What stuff?
Like, do you ever do stuff like this and then like, oh, I lost control?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's because I test myself ahead of time.
Right.
Because I've seen this happen before.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it happened to me, it's like, that's rubbish.
Yeah. Rubbish. I like that.
Alright, if you'll stand against that wall, I'm going to take some pictures, okay?
Straight?
Yep, straight for now. It's okay.
Throughout this whole interrogation, Jean's behavior has been incredibly strange. He finishes this interrogation by even laughing about it, seemingly completely unaware that a death sentence may be looming over him since he failed to provide any plausible motive for committing this crime. We will never know why he did it, but it was clear that his unstable state of mind, coupled with the intoxication, might have led to a moment in which he lost all control. In October 2024, Jean Robert Macean faced court for the final judgment for his crimes.
As to the 2 counts of first-degree murder with a weapon, each of which is a capital felony, meaning each of which is punishable by death, how do you plead? As to each count, Mr. McKean, you are hereby adjudicated guilty, sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole on count 1 and count 2.
Macean entered a no-contest plea deal, pleading guilty to 2 counts of first-degree murder. For his crime, he was ultimately sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Macean will spend the rest of his life in prison, but that is a light sentence considering the state wanted to impose the death penalty. Despite Macean being sentenced to life in prison, true justice can never be delivered, as 2 innocent people have lost their lives for nothing, and their lives can never be brought back. If you enjoyed our production, consider subscribing. Goodbye.